Title: AITA for pressing charges against my teenage son after what he did to my fiance. Posted by you, _dad in shock. Hi Reddit, I'm 44M, a single father of two sons, Jake, 17M, and Adam, 15M. Their mother passed away 7 years ago, and I've been raising them mostly on my own since then. 2 years ago, I started dating someone named Melissa, 39F, and we got engaged last month. Melissa is wonderful, she's kind, patient, and has made a huge effort to bond with my sons. Adam loves her. Jake, however, does not. Jake has been distant, rude, and sometimes outright hostile toward Melissa. He thinks I moved on too quickly and has accused Melissa of trying to replace his mother, even though we waited over 4 years before I even started dating again. We've done therapy, we've talked endlessly, but nothing seems to help. 3 weeks ago, Melissa left her phone on the coffee table while she went to take a shower. Jake was home at the time. A few hours later, Melissa discovered that her private photos had been leaked to a fake Instagram page. Some were of her in lingerie, meant only for me. We were horrified. We traced it back to Jake's computer. He had taken her phone, airdropped the photos to himself, and then created the account. I confronted him. He admitted it, but said it was a prank, and that he was just trying to protect our family from a gold digger. I was in shock. We grounded him immediately, took away his electronics, and contacted a lawyer. Yes, I pressed charges. I know it sounds extreme, but he violated her privacy, publicly humiliated her, and committed a serious cybercrime. Melissa is devastated. She's also scared to be in our house now. My family is livid. They say I should have handled it in the family. That calling the police was a betrayal. Jake's mother would never have done this, they say. Jake is now staying with my sister and barely speaks to me. Melissa is looking at apartments, just in case. I feel broken. Did I go too far? AITA. Top comments. You, Cybermama 2023, NTA. What he did was illegal and traumatic. You didn't do this to him, he did it to himself. You, recovering dad. As a father, this hurts to read. But as someone who believes in accountability, I think you did the right thing. You, Fence Sitter 3. Info, have you considered restorative justice instead of formal prosecution? Could be healing for everyone. You, not your legacy. YTA. Your kid is 17, he made a terrible mistake. You destroyed your family over it. Some consequences should stay in the home. Update 1 to 10 days later. Thanks to everyone who offered advice and perspectives. I want to clarify a few things and give an update on where we are. Jake has been formally charged. The lawyer we consulted walked us through everything. Because he's 17, he's being handled in the juvenile system. The charge is for unauthorized use of a digital device and invasion of privacy. Melissa has not returned to our home. She's staying with a friend. We talk daily, but there's this invisible wall between us. She's deeply hurt, humiliated. She said that every time she looks at me, she sees my son's betrayal. That broke me. Jake is angry. He says he hates me. My sister, his current guardian, thinks I'm being cruel. My brother called me a monster. Adam, my younger son, is confused. He loves Jake but also loves Melissa. He says he doesn't feel safe with Jake anymore. That's not something I expected to hear. My lawyer recommended I pursue counseling with Jake in tandem with the legal process. We're looking into it. This isn't about punishment anymore. It's about accountability, healing, and protecting everyone involved. I've received threats online, mostly from extended family siding with Jake. But some strangers messaged to say thank you for standing up for boundaries and for victims of digital harassment. I honestly don't know how this will end. Top comments. You, Skyline of Tears. Your son didn't make a mistake, he committed a crime. You did what most parents wouldn't have had the strength to. You, Mom, laws matter. I feel bad for Melissa. This might cost you the relationship. But you've done the right thing as a father and a partner. Update 2 to 3 weeks later. Jake has been ordered to attend mandatory counseling as part of the juvenile court's early diversion agreement. If he completes the program and meets certain behavioral goals, the charges will be dropped after 6 months. I met with him for the first time since everything happened. It was tense. He looked at me like a stranger. He said he hoped I was happy, and called Melissa a homewrecker again. I tried to explain how much damage he caused, how deeply he hurt not just Melissa but the entire family. He didn't want to hear it. Melissa came by to pick up a few things from the house. We hugged. She cried. I asked if she still wanted to marry me. She said, I want to, but I need time to believe this home is safe again. Adam started seeing a therapist too. He's been having nightmares since everything unfolded. I didn't realize how much my focus on Jake and Melissa had left Adam without support. I'm trying to be a father to both my sons. But some days, it feels like I've already lost one. Top comments. You, Burnt Bridge Builder. Stay the course. You're doing what a real parent does, teaching that actions have consequences. You, hearts and hard truths. Your younger son deserves your protection. Don't forget that. Update 3 to 2 months later. We've started joint therapy, me, Jake, and Adam. The first session was rough. Jake said very little, he mostly glared at me. But Adam opened up. He said he didn't feel like he could talk at all because Jake took up all the space, before and after the incident. That landed hard. Jake finally asked me, "Do you still love me?" I said, "Yes, but love doesn't mean ignoring the damage you've done." He didn't reply. Melissa and I are on better footing. She's started joining me for dinners again, just the two of us. She hasn't moved back in yet. I don't know if she ever will. She told me she's proud of how I've handled this. That meant the world. Jake's court program is progressing well. His counselor said he's engaging more and beginning to reflect. I don't know where this ends, but for the first time in months, I have a little hope. Top comments. You talk to heal. Jake asking if you still love him. That's a crack in the wall. Keep going. Healing takes time. You redemption path. Forgiveness isn't instant. But you're planting the seeds. That's everything. Final update 6 months later. Jake completed his court program. The charges are being dropped. He's still in counseling. He even apologized to Melissa, in writing. It wasn't perfect, but it was sincere. Melissa and I are back on track. She moved back in 2 weeks ago. We're taking it slow. She said she wants a life with me, but the house needs to feel like a home again. We're rebuilding. Adam is doing better too. He's become more confident, more vocal. He said he's proud of me. Jake and I have a long way to go. But we're trying. Sometimes doing the right thing means walking away from what's easy. I chose accountability. I chose truth. And slowly, it's making its way back to love. Thanks Reddit. Top comments. You, we forgive by living. This is one of the most difficult, painful stories I've read here. And you handled it with compassion and strength. NTA. You, healing is love. Melissa is brave. You are brave. Jake may not understand now, but one day, he will. Bell, if you liked this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. I post daily updates, true Reddit drama, and full AITA sagas like this one. See you tomorrow. Your 12,000-word AITA story now includes all 4 updates, realistic Reddit-style comments, and the closing outro message for your YouTube video. Bell, if you liked this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. I post daily updates, true Reddit drama, and full AITA sagas like this one. See you tomorrow.